So the correct answer, the longer wavelength, longer than the wavelength of a light, and 8 minutes. Question 13. Which statement is not correct? Yeah, that's right. A is the correct answer because all of these radiation travel with the same speed. The speed of microwave is that's 3 exponent 8. Gamma rays, they give 3 exponent 5 kilometer per second. That's also equal to 3 exponent 8. And X-rays emitted in a supernova reach the Earth at same time as visible. Like a supernova, as it occur, it emit out radiation, X-rays, and because there's a vacuum in space, so all will travel with the same speed. So A was not the right answer. The diagram shows which diagram shows the correct order of the waves in electromagnetic spectrum. Keep in mind at the down it is written increasing wavelength or frequency as well. Means in this order from radio to X-ray the increasing wavelength. C is the correct answer. Why? Because order is important. The order is important. As you can see, you have gamma, X-rays, ultra, visible, infra, micro, radio. If increasing wavelength, it's gamma, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible. So because in the at the bottom it is written increasing, so it is started with the like wavelength should increase. So it's X-ray, ultra, visible, infra, radio. Why D is wrong? Because it is written X-ray then infra, so order is changed. Which type of radiation lie between the visible and the micro? Which radiation lie between visible and micro? So infrared radiation lies between the visible and the micro. Question 19. Which group contain only the transverse waves? Yes, so B is the right answer. Infra, light waves, ultraviolet, they contain the transverse waves. Question 20. The table gives common uses of 3 types of electromagnetic wave. Which row correctly identifies the waves? Satellite, television. Terrestrial television means the television which are not like the land communication. Yes, that's right. B is the correct answer. Question 21. Airport security scanner, airport scanners. Infrared is for the intruder alarm, but for like security scanners passing X-rays. Question 22. The diagram represents electromagnetic spectrum. Some regions are labeled and some labels are missing. Which region should be labeled as infrared? Yeah, that's right, because you have radio, then you will have micro, then IR, infrared, visible, uh, ultraviolet, and then X-ray. So B is labeled as IR. Question 23. The radiation from which part of electromagnetic spectrum used in remote controllers? So A is the right answer. That's correct. Question 25. What's the right answer for question 25? Yeah, so in vacuum, because which statement is correct? So in vacuum, microwave travel at the same speed as visible, and microwaves having a shorter wavelength. And in a vacuum, X-ray travel at the same speed as visible light. And compare to the, because you have to compare with the visible light. So compared to visible light, the X-rays have a shorter wavelength and higher frequency. So D is the right statement. Because here, like in vacuum, microwave travel at the same speed. Till this point, statement is correct. As visible, and they have shorter wavelength. They don't have shorter wavelength. They have longer wavelength than visible light. Structure question. Figure 7.1 shows a part of a spectrum: gamma, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible, infra, radio. Name one type of radiation that has the higher frequency than ultraviolet, which is having higher frequency than UV. So you can mention gamma and X, higher frequency. So in this order, moving from gamma to radio, the wavelength increases. And moving from radio to gamma, the frequency increases. So gamma, so we have to mention one type. So either you can mention gamma rays or you can mention X-rays. Because in the question, they said one type of radiation. So you can, or you can also mention X-ray, any one of them, not both. A longer wavelength than visible, which is having a longer wavelength than visible. So it can be infra or it can be radio. Yeah, that's right. You can mention the radio waves or infrared. Even a micro can also be there, but according to the spectrum which is given. Compared to the visible, a longer wavelength than visible light. So compared to visible light, infrared radiation or radio having a longer wavelength. Figure 7.1 shows a part of electromagnetic spectrum. On the figure, label the position of gamma, visible, and radio. So we have X-ray, so gamma will be there, then visible, and then radio. You will write the full name. I'm writing in short. State which type of the state which of the three types of waves has the lowest frequency. Which of them having a lowest frequency, gamma, visible, or radio? Lowest frequency, frequency means number of vibrations, so radio is having the lowest. Because moving from gamma to radio, the wavelength increase and the frequency decreases. Moving from radio to gamma, the frequency increases. Then state the approximate speed in air for radio waves. With what speed the radio waves will travel? What is the speed of the radio waves? Yeah, they all travel with the same speed, 3 exponent 8. 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So these are some questions related to electromagnetic spectrum. Tomorrow we'll discuss the last topic, which is about the dispersion of the white light and the monochromatic light. In question number 9, why it is not A? Because when you produce a water waves are transverse. The vibration you can see perpendicular. But for sound waves, the vibration is parallel. Okay, so I'll end the session and share the recording with you.